Hi, I'm NonoSeaQuest, and I know I said in my last one I made about this, I know I said it was going to be my last update before the review that I would make. Well, I promise you, this one right here will be my last update. I'm just going to talk about a few things. First of all, the specifications of my chair. It's honestly, because steel case, okay, they had two variants of this rapport chair here. They had the full back, and I think I said this in the last one, but they had the full back, and then they had the high back. This is awfully, the high back. I don't really know the difference between that and the full back, but I think the full back was, a little bit closer, to the ground, whatever, you know what I mean. But this is actually a high back, and with the armrest option, the one that the lady had, I knew that they weren't. I had a feeling that they weren't my exact armrest that you see, like right here. You see the black part. You see the black part. But anyway, I had a feeling that they weren't my exact armrest, and they weren't. Okay, I had a feeling they come with alt armrests, and the ones that were on mine were only with adjustable. They couldn't do the pivot. Okay, they weren't pivot because the one that she had was both height and width and pivot adjustable, but mine were only height width, not pivot. So there are noticeable differences. For example, I think the size of mine were, or maybe I'm wrong, maybe the size of hers were a little bit bigger, or the size of the height, width, and pivot were a little bit bigger, I don't know. But, yeah, I had a feeling that they weren't. And in case anybody's wondering, the picture, or the screenshot of this, the screenshot comes from my Freddy sweater drawing video. So if anybody wants to go watch that, I really don't give a crap, but you know what I mean. So that's what that exact was. It wasn't a full back, okay. Now I don't know the exact model number of mine, but I do know the model number of the full back or the high backs. So it probably would have been something like that, 460 da 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 da. The high back model numbers would probably be on that or something. But under the finishes, now we get into the colors, okay? The color of this chair confused me, as you already know. It confused me to all hell. And it doesn't help that it was only shot on cameras and that, like, there's really no pictures of it, okay? Because cameras, they can change colors and stuff, and it makes matters worse when I had fluorescent lighting on most of the freaking time when I was filming. Some of the videos I didn't, but most of the videos where I was sitting in this chair here, I did have fluorescent lighting on, and fluorescent lighting can change color, so it has effect on colors, the brightness and stuff. But I was so confused on this color here. At even one time I thought it was brown because I saw a brown one, a brown rapport, and it looked like mine, but it's not brown. I thought it was brown for probably a few weeks. I also thought it was pink, and I also thought it was purple, because there is a lot of light manipulation, if you can tell in the videos. At 1 minute, it's in one camera, in one camera, it's red and stuff, and in the other camera it's like purple, pink, but the exact color of this chair is not a red. Well, it is red, but it's a certain type of red, of course. It's not maroon, because I found the color specification guide for this time period, and they did not have a maroon in there. However, as you know, certain chairs come in certain colors, and finish families. As you know, or as you should know, Steelcase has many finished families, you know, like Link and stuff and everything. But my chair did come in the burgundy. Okay, so this was definitely burgundy, even though it may look like brown or pink here. It's definitely burgundy. I do remember my chair changing color. Like at one point it would be lighter, but a lot of the times I think it would depend on the fluorescent lighting and the time of the day. Because I think if it was like night out, then it would be lighter, and if it was like daytime out, it would be darker. More to its true color. And even especially if I had the lights off, But yeah, I mean, you can see it in the videos where I had the lights off in the daytime. You could see, it was a lot darker and stuff. And on my Vivitar camera, my red one that you've seen a few videos of, it's a lot more, red and stuff. But if I will, this is probably the exact color it would have been. I know how Steelcase has two finish colors, or two finish numbers. I think one of them is for the armrest color, or the metal color, and then the other one's for the finish on the fabric, or the leather, whatever. So I think that this is the exact color it was. Just a second. So I'm pretty sure here's the color it was. And if you're wondering what this is, I'm surprised they actually still have this, because some of the Finnish families are not, they don't make them anymore. But Link, this is Link. Okay, this is in their Link fabric. And in case you're wondering what exactly it is, it's a burgundy, and the number is 5A20. So that's most likely what it is. That's most likely the color. That's probably what would have been under the finish. I wish I would have looked under my chair, but I never did. But yeah, anyway. Back to my chair now. Okay, so I'm back. As far as the Steelcase conversation goes, they didn't really help me at all. Well, I mean, they did. They tried their best. But I tried to have them identify the color, and they couldn't do that without the sticker on the bottom. And it kind of pissed me off, because they asked me if I knew who had the chair now. And motherfricker, nobody has the chair, because it's freaking probably in the dump, And it was it wasn't my decision there. But kind of pissed me off there. I wish I still had it, But they tried their best, but I kind of don't understand how they just couldn't look at the fabric and identify it as either pink or whatever color. But I'm pretty sure it's Link 5A20 burgundy stuff. Now, last segment here, the rarity of this thing, okay? Oh, and by the way, I also found out that the freaking big thing, you can kind of see it here with the line and the stuff, that's actually a freaking lumbar pillow, okay? I never knew that. And it's actually adjustable. Now, as for the rarity for this thing is very rare, okay? I've only seen a few ever since I've looked it up. Actually, this chair was made in 1994, not 1998 or whatever I said. It kind of pisses me off, because there was a chair that was said to me that looked just like mine, but actually was not mine. It pissed me off, not that it was not the exact chair, but the fact that I had to wait as long as I did. I will find this chair again, though. On Craigslist, there is, I saw the brown one listed not too long ago. So I'm going to find this chair. I wish I would have known the rarity of it back when I had it, because I wouldn't have let it go then. But I'm going to do a review very soon of this chair, and it might take a while, but I will find it again, and that's it. Last update